Nick, what is your son's birthday? No, that's a really good one, because I don't know. Can you name their teachers?
Of course I cannot.
Of course I can't. Why would I know my own children's teachers? He also doesn't know any of their birthdays, by the way. I'm sorry, I don't think that shit's funny. I think that's sad. Out of all the men they interviewed, the men didn't know their own children's birthdays. They didn't know their children's teachers. They didn't know their teachers' doctors or dentists. They didn't know their interest in school. One of them, the child's birthday, was literally the day before. And the whole time his wife just looking at him like, why do you have kids? Also, that's really dangerous to know literally nothing about your own children. It reminds me of a video, I think it was the same account, they did it like several months ago, of interviewing like husbands and boyfriends. And the husband didn't know that his wife had a deadly penicillin allergy. Remember, if you're married, your partner gets to make medical decisions for you. And if she was like in a life and death situation being rushed to the hospital, he would not know to tell the medics to not give her penicillin. Same with these parents. Because if they don't know when their kids' birthdays are, I can guarantee they don't know their allergies and other health risks. But then these same men are shocked when they're given divorce.
You know, this is a thing where you can tell how some women will be chronically single and unmarried. Right? Now, let's dissect it a bit. To think that if you don't know someone's birthday, it means you don't love them. Okay. It's like you don't even dig deep. Men, they don't value birthdays. So what? It's another day, right? For a child, okay, great. I mean, you buy a child presents like all the time. So really to know, in a man's eyes, right? Trivial information is not that important. You may think that someone's birthday isn't trivial. Well, to men, men's birthday aren't celebrated. So really, it's not really that important. I'm not saying that you don't know absolutely zero, but it's a partnership, right? If you are feeling the space of what women would do, then what's the point? This is the thing with marriages. You take up for your partner's slack, okay? If you are absolutely perfect, which she seems to be expecting men to be perfect, to know everything. Men are just not like. See, this is the issue, right? How women believe men to be just like them, to be perfection. Whatever women expect, men should be. And that's the ridiculous of things, right? Yeah, some men don't know certain informations. Okay, would it really destroy the family? Would it really kill someone? Like she talks at the end, right? How some husband not knowing medical issues. Okay, I do understand that, and I admit that those things can be dangerous. But does that really happen in many relationships? No. So really, to men, remembering it's just, I'm more saying that, like, I'm not saying that it's not a terrible thing that he doesn't remember certain things. I'm saying that, you know what, men, you gotta think, like, it's okay for people to give women slack, right? Let's say that, like, a man's needs, and she doesn't fulfill it. We give a woman slack. We give women sympathy. But for a man, if he's lacking in anything, we hold him to the fire. It is funny that we have to view men as perfection for them to qualify for women. And yet, if it's the other way around, we sympathize for women, right? If women don't pay attention to men, if women don't satisfy men's needs, oh no, that's misogynistic. This is a double standard that women love to, revel in. That a man's needs, right? What men care about is not important. What women care about is what women care about, for men to know their children's birthdays. How about you ask him, does he even take his kids out, right? Does he care for his kids? Does he love his kids? Does he play with his kids? Does he spend time with the kids? No. You care about to a man to know his birthday? That's what more important? Because I can see that these kids love their fathers, and their fathers love their kids. This is a delusion. Does the fathers provide and protect for his family? It's like you worry about the trivial things. Does he know about when his birthday is? Does he know what activities he loves? Okay, that's what you think. You see, you don't sympathize for men nowadays, right? Oh, we have to work, we have to provide, we have to take care of. Yes, men should put in a little more effort to understand their kids, but unless he's like ignoring his kids, that's a different story. So what's more important is that, does he care for his children? Does he spend time with his children? The trivial information, it pops up once in a blue moon. Like knowing your significant other's allergies. I mean, if it doesn't happen often enough, sometimes men might not think about it. I mean, I would see sympathetic towards that. Something that does not come up often, it's understandable that they don't know. So really, this is the thing where we give women leeway, right? But we don't do it for men. We don't give men slack. And yet for women, if there's any complaints, we give women slack. That's the issue. That's what I'm talking about.
Like she crazy? Cursing at her? Telling her what you won't do? You won't clean your room? You won't do what you want to do? And you talk to your mother like that? Like you tough? Do you think you tough, little man? Talk to me like you talk to your mother. Talk to me. You think you tough, don't you? Boss up on me. Cuss me out. Tell me you ain't gonna do what I say do. I dare you. I dare you. You ain't gonna do it to me? Why you do it to her? Why you talk to her disrespectfully? Why? Little boy, answer me. Why do you talk to your mother disrespectfully? You don't know why you do it. Today I'm gonna help you find out why. And today it ends. Today it ends. Do you understand? You will not call your mother out of her name ever again.
Girls who don't have a father will hit puberty on average at least a year earlier, which is substantially earlier, and that indicates a real biological impact of the lack of a masculine figure in the household, because that's a walloping physiological difference. We know that boys who have lack of father at the age of 12 have telomeres, so this is a genetic difference, that are on average something approximating 15% shorter, which means that all other things being equal, they're already doomed to a much shorter life. And so we don't know what the pervasive multi-generational consequences of the breakdown in familial structure in the final analysis
Your
are.
father. He is undeniably one of the most significant figures in your life. Your father, like a sturdy oak tree, provides shelter, support, and strength, often standing in the backdrop but always integral to your life's narrative. Remember those early days of your life? Your father was there, his strong hands supporting you as you made your first clumsy attempts at walking. His was the reassuring voice that encouraged you to rise every time you fell, instilling in you the courage to keep trying. He was the one who worked tirelessly, day in and day out, to provide for you and your mother. His sweat, determination, and perseverance ensured that you had a roof over your head, food on your table, and the comfort of knowing you were taken care of. He bought you toys not just to bring a smile to your face, but also to inspire your imagination, fostering your creativity and ambition. During your moments of crisis, your father stood as a pillar of strength. When you were scared, he stood as your protector, ready to battle any monster under your bed or hardship in your life. His wisdom guided you, his humor lifted your spirits, and his unwavering faith in you provided a confidence that no one else could offer. But what have you done to repay him? As we grow and become embroiled in our own lives, it's easy to overlook the silent sacrifices our fathers make. We forget that time is fleeting, and the opportunities to express our gratitude diminish with each passing day. So I implore you to appreciate your father while you still can. Let him know that his efforts have not gone unnoticed, and that his love and dedication have profoundly shaped the person you are today. Don't wait for a special day to show your appreciation. A heartfelt conversation, a pat on the back, or simply spending quality time together can mean the world to him. Your recognition of his hard work and sacrifice can bring him more happiness than you could imagine. Let your heart swell with emotion as you recall the countless ways your father has shown his love for you. Let gratitude fill you, for your father truly is a priceless gem. He deserves every bit of admiration and respect you can bestow. So take a moment to connect with your father today. Thank him, appreciate him, and honor him. Because without him, you would not be who you are.